Hi, welcome to the Rittner Floral School in Boston, Mass. I'm Dr. Steve Rittner, and it's a pleasure to welcome you into one of our classrooms today. We've got a really neat demonstration planned for you, and I think you're going to find it kind of interesting. The subject, Spirea. In particular, the Howard Silver variety. This stuff is great, and it's come to us courtesy of the great folks of blooming of Beloit, Wisconsin. This stuff is really, really neat. As you can see, we've incorporated the Spirea here into this design, very, very contemporary design, and it also includes some incredible allium, also from the folks at blooming of Beloit in Beloit, Wisconsin. Now, I'm showing you this for a reason. We can use our Spirea, as you see it here, to create the bottom section of essentially a very, very contemporary new convention style design. We can use it as we've used it here. But I want to show you a trick in using Spirea that you're going to find really, really interesting that goes even beyond this. Look, let's show you. Here is how the Spirea comes. Isn't this beautiful stuff? Look at it. It's branches, and it's got all the flowers concentrated on the top of the branches. It is so pretty. We can do some very, very neat things with this stuff just because of the inherent nature of the product. My students tell me that there isn't one flower or one floral product out there I don't like. I like every kind of floral product, and the reason I like them is because each kind of floral product brings unique qualities to the design table, and in doing so enables us to do all kinds of interesting things that the product supports. And this particular product enables us to come up with a very, very interesting effect. Look, let me show you something. You're going to love this. Here is a piece of foam. It's in a container. But let's take some of the Spirea and start playing with it. And I think you're going to see why I'm so enthusiastic about this particular product. I'm taking some of the Spirea, I'm placing it in, and then I'm taking a little bit more. I'm going to take another piece and place it behind it. And then let's take another piece and work it in. This stuff is great to work with. It's easy to work with, and we can come up with some really, really cool effects. I'm going to take another piece of my Spirea and work it in, like so. And then another piece that I'm going to take, and I'm going to angle this piece slightly over to one side, as you can see here. Now, the interesting thing about this design is it's quick, it's easy, I didn't have to work very hard, and look at the effect I'm getting. It almost feels like a bonsai, but it's not. It's basically Spirea that we've taken and placed into a container. Now, why am I showing you this one? Because designers today are really into topiary, topiary trees, topiary technique. These have become very, very popular for a wide variety of things, parties, events, functions, and so forth. Well, here we've got a particular great flowering branch that's available in late spring that lends itself to a simulated bonsai. This could easily work as a topiary, but it gives a totally different effect than the kinds of topiaries that we normally think of. We normally think of these round spheres with things flying out of it. In this particular case, we've got something very natural, very, very pretty. It has the effect of a bonsai tree because you've got all of these cool branches that are moving in different directions, so it feels like a bonsai, and yet it is a contemporary and very, very specialized kind of topiary. So here's your tip for the day. Spirea, it's great. We can use it on the bottom of a design, we can incorporate it as a filler into a design, but we can also come up with a very, very unique topiary tree using this particular product. Let's come up with a close-up of this just so you can see it a little bit closer, because I think this stuff is so, so neat, and it's so easy to design with. What do you think, my viewer? Quick, easy, fun? Of course it is. That's the Rittner Floral School way. And we're, of course, very, very excited about these wonderful products like Spirea, brought to us by the great folks of blooming of Beloit in Beloit, Wisconsin. On behalf of the staff, of Rittner Floral School. It's a pleasure welcoming you into one of our classrooms today. We hope you enjoyed this brief demonstration where you could see how you could come up with something very, very neat, very quickly and easily. Please come back and visit more of our video series. And hey, take a course with us here at Rittner's Floral School. Again, we thank you for coming in and visiting with us today.